Introducing the all-new Apex and the next generation of high-performance trail sled. We developed this new sled by taking a hard look at what's most important to every snowmobiler, those core needs: handling, comfort, and performance. The flagship Apex is already one of the most popular models in our lineup, so our engineers analyzed the existing sled with the goal of raising the bar in each of these critical areas. Let's look at each of those core needs, starting with handling. Handling. It's the hardest core need to define. Is it the ability to rail around a corner? Is it the absence of tracking and darting? Or is it the ability to blaze over the tops of a choppy trail? In reality, it's all of the above, and the answer took some serious engineering. The first items, railing corners and lack of darting, are closely related, and they're both rooted in the front suspension system. So nothing went unanalyzed in our study of the previous Apex, and the result is a new front suspension system that will completely change the way you enjoy snowmobiling. This is the third generation front suspension with the industry's first electronic power steering. That's right, we've taken the same approach to steering ease as we did with the best-selling Grizzly 700 with EPS, and you have to ride this sled to believe what it does for the handling and riding ease on the new Apex. With the new EPS system, our engineers were able to take suspension geometry and ski keel design to a whole new level while delivering way easier steering effort. We added 15 millimeters of trail and a new ski with a new keel design to really bite hard in the corners and make the Apex simply rail. The new ski design, coupled with the new geometry and the power of EPS, virtually eliminates any hunting and darting in the past. On the Apex, you simply blast down the trail straight as an arrow. And bump handling? Apex's new front suspension soaks up the chatter without bump steer and keeps the sled tracking where you want it, giving you greater confidence through varying trail conditions. So whether you define amazing handling by holding a line through a tight corner, not hunting and darting, or staying true in the chop, the Apex delivers. Comfort is another core need of every serious sledder. It could be the ability to put on ridiculous miles one day and be ready for more the next. Whatever your definition of comfort, the Apex significantly raises the bar for the competition. The Monoshock RA rear suspension has been widely acclaimed as the most comfortable, easily adjusted trail suspension in the industry, whether in 121 or 136-inch form. The Apex's new 128-inch track bridges the stutters and delivers the high-quality ride Yamaha owners have come to expect. We also wanted to deliver the ultimate high-performance trail sled that is fun and easy to ride all day long for days in a row. High-mileage heroes don't want to be buffeted by wind and snow dust on a 200-mile ride. It's cold and it's fatiguing. The Apex's excellent wind protection features a new mid-height windshield with functional side wind deflectors and a highly refined upper lip design. Wind tunnel simulation ensure this new windshield significantly reduces swirl into your head and torso while minimizing aerodynamic drag. Yamaha 4-strokes are already the sleds of choice for true high-mileage heroes because of our Yamaha Advantage #1 reliability, #1 low cost of operation, and #1 ease of use. With its super light feeling EPS, the Apex takes easy to ride to a whole new level. It'll help you ride longer, harder, and have more fun and feel less fatigued than any other sled you've ever ridden. Performance is the chorus of the core needs. Every rider wants a sled that responds in a fraction of a second to throttle input, that pulls hard out of corners and all the way through the power curve. The Apex's new 4-cylinder Genesis 4-stroke engine with X-Up delivers gobs of arm-stretching, body-beating torque in the mid-range, and a nice little horsepower gain on the top end to boot. When our engineers sat down to plan the new Apex's power, they studied surveys, interviewed customers, and took a long, hard look at what people really wanted. In the end, we found that current Apex owners wanted stronger acceleration and trail-friendly usable power without compromising Yamaha's #1 reliability. In a word, they want torque. Sledders want that rush of acceleration from a stop or coming out of a corner. They want to feel the sled pull their arms and make them hang on when they stab the throttle on a long, wide open straight. Nobody wants to wait around for the power to spool up and get to the track. Their buddy's long since gone by then. On the Apex, there is no wait, just razor-sharp throttle response and spot-on delivery, thanks to our high-tech fuel injection system with new throttle bodies that put the injector closer to the intake valve. That gives you performance right now. We also redesigned the intake and exhaust tracks and engaged Yamaha's exclusive X-Up technology, which modifies the exhaust length based on engine RPM to deliver massive linear torque at low and mid-range. Of course, all that added torque is worthless if you can't put it on the snow. The Apex's new 128-inch track length gives you a comfortable bump bridging ride while harnessing the new engine's increased mid-range torque into a larger footprint for increased traction, which means arm stretching, buddy beating acceleration. So now you've seen the all-new Apex and all the ways we've raised the bar on the core needs of handling, comfort, and performance. Let's take a look at a couple more new models and see how they take it to another level beyond the base model. The Apex SE advances what we learned from last year's Nitro MTX SE, lightweight, all-air suspension direction, and applies it to a trail sled. Up front, you'll find premium Fox Float 2 air shocks, and in the Monoshock 2 128 rear, we have the new Fox Mega Float shock. All three shocks are air-tuned with a small hand pump, delivering a very supple, plush ride for all-day comfort. For riders who prefer a slightly longer track and a torsion spring rear suspension design, we offer the Apex XTX. This variation delivers long-range cross-country performance. Of course, the DualShock Pro 144 rear suspension provides all the benefits on the Apex XTX as it does on the Nitro XTX. Cornering like a 121, bridging bumps like a 136, and flotation like a 144. If you ride a variety of trail conditions, this is the ultimate sled for you. So that wraps up the all-new Apex models. You'll ride faster, longer, and with more confidence than ever on the world's first power steering equipped snowmobile. And you'll feel fresh enough to do it again the next day.